Good morning, everybody. Welcome in to Spirit of Life Alchemy for Sunday, the 26th of June 2022. And first off, can I apologise for the late release of yesterday's video? I recorded it on Friday, uploaded it, and then forgot to come back in here and schedule it for release at midnight. Didn't realise until I've just come in here to record this one. It's been a very busy couple of weeks. The energy is very frenetic and I was just absolutely shattered yesterday. So sort of after I'd done everything that I needed to do, just chilled, had a nice long bath, and then thought, I'm just going to have a little lay down, and fell asleep, and that was it. And yeah, what a surprise it was this morning to come in here and realise that I'd forgotten to actually schedule it for release at midnight, which is what I normally do. So it got here eventually. Anyway, let's have a look at today. So Sunday the 26th of June 2022. From the UK, the moon moves into Gemini 13 minutes past midnight, and will stay there for the rest of the day. It's going to form a conjunction with Venus and a sextile with Jupiter. So what I picked up from this was spread and expand the love through your thoughts, your words, your expressions. Just grow that love to everybody you come in contact with. So that's today's astrology, and I'm sure other people have other interpretations, but that's what came through to me when I saw it. So let's do some cards. We're going to work your light, and then I'm going to use the Handel deck for tarot. Oops. So let's see, what do we need to know for Sunday? Is that a yes? Yeah. That's a no. Sunday the 26th of June 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective for us to navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Hopefully we won't be interrupted today by what they're called, ice cream vans. I think I've lived in this flat for 23 years, and it's because it's a little sanctuary, and it's wonderful where I live. And this year is the first time we've ever had an ice cream van coming up the street. It's like, there's not many, don't think there's many kids living on this street, and it's a dead end. So I don't know. I've never seen, I don't know where he parks up or where they park up, or if they get any customers. But yeah, this year we've started getting an ice cream van. So I might have to go and pay him a visit. Okay, so what am I doing? Okay, so yeah, what do we need to know for today? Sunday, the 26th of June, 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. So let's see, what have we got? Okay, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay, then we have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Okay, this feels like a bit of a carry on from yesterday's aspects. And no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Okay. And the card that jumped out was Lemuria. Okay. Creating heaven on earth, it's happening. So what I'm getting from this, especially the Lemuria, very much feels like it connects to that moon conjunct Venus and sextile Jupiter. We are creating a new earth here on earth. we're bringing through the 5D in down into the 3D and creating heaven on earth, an evolution of life down here on what's apparently known to other beings as the difficult planet to have a life on. And where we come here to learn lessons, to heal karma, and help the divine spirit to evolve. Well, that's what I like to believe anyway. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions and everything. This is mine. So yeah, overall, this is what we're doing. We're here, we're creating this new earth, rising, bringing back the divine feminine energies, so that divine feminine, divine masculine are in balance and working together, cooperating, people coming from a heart-centered consciousness. So that's the overall thing that's going on down here right now, and we've all got our own part to play. We've all got our own path, which can sometimes be difficult. You know, especially at the moment, there's just so much going on out there in the world that can sort of cause you to doubt yourself, can make you think things are going backwards or whatever. But the card is telling us to, you know, remember that you are supported. You're not doing this on your own. Besides having all your communities and everybody on the physical working with you, and you're all supporting each other and things like that, then there's a whole plethora of all your spiritual supporters and helpers also helping us down here. So again, remembering that, but we're being called to take a pause and to just check and see if we're aligned with all of that, or if we're carrying stuff through. This feels like a bit, these cards feel like a bit of a carry on from what we were discussing yesterday, about just checking in where you're restricting yourself, you're not in alignment with yourself, what you need to release, to transform, and then we can go forward again. But yeah, things will sort of come into our lives to cause us to pause before we can go forward. And I think it's tomorrow that we've got Mars sextile Saturn. Let me just have a look in the old moon diary. Yeah, we're going to have Mercury sextile Chiron and Mars sextile Saturn. So, you know, today we're looking at that from a heart-centered place, the bigger picture, our paths, and just checking that we're in alignment and everything before we can move forward again. So let's do some tarot. I've got the Heimdall deck. Box is a bit full. Most of my decks don't have boxes anymore, and are just held together with elastic bands, but that's fine. It'd be a bit of a pain having to keep opening boxes, and every time in the book, you know, the book things, every time I wanted to use them. So yeah, they were just all out on my desk here with elastic bands around them. Anyway, back to the reading. A little bit distracted there. So what do we need to know for Sunday the 26th of June 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Okay. In or out? Okay, they need to go back on there. That was just a misshuffle. What do we need to know for today? It's Sunday the 6th of June 2022. Messages for the collective, please. Where do we find ourselves? Okay, so we've got the Son of Cups in the north, the Prince of Cups or the Knight of Cups. We have the Lovers. We have the High Priestess. We have the Magician. Oh, nice energies. We have the Father of Swords in the south, the King of Swords. We have the Empress. We have the Mother of Wands in the east, the Queen of Wands. We have the Four of Wands again, that came up yesterday. And we have the Mother of Stones in the west, the Queen of Stones or the Queen of Discs or Pentacles. We have the Fool, we have the Chariot, and we have the Six of Swords. Oh my God, we have the Sun. And the Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, and the Moon. And we've got two more as well that we can come out into that story. So we've got quite a big story going on here. Sometimes the cards at the bottom talk more, where did I just put those? More than the cards at the top. So the subconscious messages and the subconscious stories can tell us more than the spread does. Okay, so at the centre we've got the Prince of Cups, and this is Parsifal here. And was he the knight that found the Holy Grail? My memory of stories and myths, there's just so much stuff in here. There's been so much. I'm a Gemini. There's so many zip files in my head of stuff. I don't need that right now. I'm just going to put it away in a box somewhere at the back. It's there if I need it. I won't throw it out, but it's there if I need it. So yeah, myth stories that I've read years ago, they're in a zip file somewhere. So, but what I am getting is we've got the Knight of Cups searching for and finding the Holy Grail. And this is making me think of the trust your path. Because on some levels our path is we're on our own journeys for our Holy Grails and everything. And we're all our own hero or heroine on that journey. Add with all the trials and the tribulations and false starts and wrong turns and things like that on that path. But eventually we will get there, heaven on earth. But yeah, so the overall picture is that's what we're doing. That's the bigger picture of things. We're all on our own Holy Grail. Yesterday we had Temperance come out, and they said it was about the balancing of the energies. Today, just moving away, or that we haven't got Temperance, but we've got the Lovers. We've got the balancing of the divine feminine, the divine masculine energies within us. And again, we've got another cup here. We've got the Holy Grail again here. We're making choices. We're at a choice point. Okay, and that choice point is checking in to see we're aligned. Okay, are we in the right direction? Are we okay? Ready to take the next step forward. Okay, and then we've got below and above, we've got the High Priestess and we've got the Magician. So when these jumped out, again, this coming back to this balance of divine feminine, divine masculine again. The High Priestess linking for me to the divine feminine, and the Magician from today linking to the divine masculine. And also sort of we're grounding ourselves down by tuning into our higher selves and to spirit, and that allows us to manifest, bringing spirit down, bringing sort of the energies down. So it's feeling like a bit of a heroine's journey here, bringing all those energies. Again, it's taken me back to, was it yesterday with the Treasure Island, Wisdom of the Oracle cards came out, and linking to our hearts, our heart chakra, and everything is within, the chalice is within us, everything, all the abundance and riches and everything is within us. And these 4 cards especially seem to be about that today, and that balance in it. Again, another chalice. There's definitely filling your cup up as well. So before we can go out into the world and do our work filling up everybody else's cup, or supporting them to fill their own cups up, which is more like it, we need to connect to our own cups, and we need to fill our own cups up first and balance our energies. And cut away the crap. We have the King of Swords here, which is, the King of Swords is in the fire of air. It's about clarity and focus, and just seeing the way ahead, using sort of your mind but other senses as well to clear the way. There's another word I'm looking for that as well. It's gone out of my brain. Focus and clarity, discernment. Yeah, what are you taking with you, and what's no longer needed and can be left behind. And again, this is linking to yesterday's reading as well. And I think it's all about, as we go towards those sextiles tomorrow, Mercury with Chiron and Mars and Saturn. So we're connecting into our heart today, and seeing what's working for us, and opening up and connecting to that deeper self, so that we can, get aligned, get rid of the crap that's not working, so that then we can move forward. So up here, we've got the Empress, the Divine Feminine, embodying the Goddess. And sometimes, sort of, when we think about sort of the Goddess, you have to think of the Maid, Mother and Crone, and sort of all the light energies. Here we have the Mother of Wands in the East, the Queen of Wands, Kali Ma, oh great Kali Ma, the Destroyer, Creator, Goddess. And again, cutting away the crap, being a fierce warrior for yourself, embodying the fierce feminine. Okay. And that gives us the power to move forward. And as we do, we have another portal. I remember talking yesterday about the portals, and how, as we do the work, we go through each portal. And these portals come up quite regularly. I was saying yesterday about your new moons, your full moons, your station retrogrades, your station directs, things like that. They're all portals. And they, with the planets, they're indications of what work needs to be done and reviewed and things before we can then move on. And with the moon, each full new moon in a new sign of the zodiac, so it's different energies. So they're all portals. They're pauses and portals where we get a chance to do work and sort of move on, especially if you work with your own natal chart like I do, and the aspects that all these things have to your own planets in your natal chart. Then you can really personalise your work, and like what area of your life that you're working with. So for me, my midheaven and 10th house is in Cancer. So this new moon, I will be looking at my social status, my work, my career, how I go out into the world, and that will be sort of the area that I work on at this new moon. So that, you could go deeper in this stuff and work at that level and make it more personal. So that's the message of the cards. Now this, with this unfolding story underneath, so we have the Mother of Stones in the West, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Velvet waiting, of knowing that everything unfolds in its own time. She trusts her path completely, and she is ultimately heaven on earth, the nurturing mother, providing for all our needs and things. And with that we have the Fool. So as we get into that energy, then we start the new journey. We connect in, and then with the Chariot, we can set sail. We're guided by our own will towards victory. We've balanced the energies, the yin and the yang, divine feminine, divine masculine. We've got the two horses going in the same direction, etc., etc. And we can move away to calmer waters, the Six of Swords. We may even be helped in that. Often in the Six of Swords, there's somebody rowing the woman and the child away, so there could be help. We have the Sun, joy and happiness, and just shining out and being in our element, and the warmth of the sun, and you know how that just makes you feel, and blossoming into yourself brings victory, the Six of Wands, and a pause to enjoy your victory. With the Ten of Pentacles, we get security and structure and firm foundations, a springboard to build on. I've talked often about sort of being self-employed for the last 20 odd years, and you know, sort of, for me, I don't so much have security or like financial security or anything like that, because sometimes it can be a bit feast and famine, and I've learnt to go through the ebbs and the flows, and stared into the abyss a few times, and always Spirit comes in and shows me the way and just guides me through. So I have serenity, I trust my path, okay, and it's like my partner and my friends are absolutely gobsmacked and astounded at sort of how the universe always provides for me, and I'm going to talk to them about a bit of a worrying time at the moment. I'm sure something will turn up, something could come in from left field, and it'll be great and it'll be fine, and it always does. So yeah, all these years later, I pretty much trust it quite well. Sometimes I might have a bit of a panic and a bit of a hyperventilation, but you know, I trust the abundance, I trust my path, I feel very connected into that energy, and actually find it quite funny these days. So we have the moon. After that we have the moon, about sort of, you know, the shadows and the fears and things like that. It could be things coming up between now and Wednesday when we have the new moon in Cancer. If you think we've got the water at the bottom, Cancer's ruled by the moon. We've got the lobster. We've also got a unicorn there as well, a very magical animal. Trusting your path. It's like coming back to your heart as well, because we've got Othel at the top there. That home is where the heart is. We have the King of Pentacles as well, the Father of Stones in the West. So we have the King and the Queen here. We have, again, that divine masculine, divine energy being balanced in the 3D. It's all very much about balancing, getting into alignment. And the other thing about this card's called Old Man, and it's just made me thought that's just jumped into, you know, sort of, there's a saying about sort of someone feeling that God's left them because they can only see one set of footprints in the sand, when actually that was the time that Spirit or God or whoever was actually carrying you through the difficult tide. until you were strong enough to walk again on your own. So it's his or their footprints that was actually being seen. And then we finish off with some more chalices. We have the 9 of Cups. Fill in your own cup up first. Emotional wish card. So that what is it that you want to manifest? So yeah, a big day. Take some time out for yourself to retreat in, connect to nature, do whatever you do, meditate, you know, however you do that stuff. Today would be a wonderful day to do that before moving forward again. And also we're into the dark moon energies. So yeah, from today, tomorrow, Tuesday, I know some of you will be having the new moon on Tuesday. For us in the UK, it's about 3:30 in the morning here. So we're in that dark moon. What are we letting go? But how we're in retreat, and we're here to fill up our chalices, taking time to ourselves before, you know, we go through the new moon, and then coming out the other side, we start the next new journey. So quite a lot there. Spiritual big jobs today, but it's fine. We can do them. Just connect to our heart and remember the bigger picture. Okay, so that's today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Personal reading, email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.